Have you ever wanted to cut an onion without completely bawling your eyes out? My name is Tristan Clark, and today I will show you not only multiple ways to cut an onion, but a completely tearless method to do so. All you need is an onion, a knife, a cutting board, and a wet paper towel. Are you ready? Let's get started.
First up, we have the slice.
The first method I will show you is how to slice an onion. You'll want these typically if you are cooking the onions, like for fajitas.
So you're gonna wanna start with putting a wet piece of paper towel on the corner of your cutting board. This will prevent the chemical from the onion, allyl sulfide, from reaching your eyes. Instead, it will go to the nearest moist surface, the paper towel. Now you're gonna wanna cut off the non-hairy end of the onion. This will make it easier to remove the skin of the onion. Now that you have that off, start to peel the outer layers of the onion and discard it into the trash. Make sure you get all of it, because you don't really want little bits of onion peel in your food. Once you have it all off, you're going to want to make one cut in the onion parallel to the board. It might be easier to rotate the onion to get the cut all the way through if your knife isn't quite sharp enough. Don't cut all the way through though, you're going to want to leave a little bit to keep together. Then once you're done with that, you're going to want to make a couple cuts perpendicular to that. The more you make, the thinner the slices will be. And now once you have those slices in the onion, what you're going to want to do is cut off all the slices at the hairy end of the onion. This will separate all the slices, and then you can start to separate it with your hands, and you should have some nice slices. And then you can go ahead and throw this in the frying pan or however you want to use it. Next up is the dice. So to do the dice, you're going to want to start off with the same steps as the slice. And once you have this onion, you're going to want to make, instead of one parallel cut to the board, you're going to make several, 2 or 3, depending on the size of the onion. Since this is a pretty small onion that we're working with, we're going to do 2. And again, make sure you don't cut it all the way through, because you want it to stay together for the rest of the steps. Oh, knocked over the paper towel here. Oopsies. Now that you have that, you're going to want to make several cuts perpendicular to those cuts, just like the slices. Except you're probably going to want to make more cuts, so there's a bit smaller pieces to dice with. Typically when you're dicing, you can fry it, but typically it is served raw when you're dicing. And then once you're done with that, other than the slice, how we just cut off the hairy end, we do several cuts to make the smaller pieces. And then there you have it, a diced onion. And finally, we have the mince. So to mince an onion, you can start off with a diced onion, so follow the steps of the diced onion. Once you have it like this, you're going to get a larger knife and then make several rocking motions with the knife. So you want to get the pieces nice and small. For minced onion, it typically is served raw because, it's small. It'll become more of a paste if you try to cook it. So yeah, just keep bringing the onions together. Keep chopping the onions until, each way, and until you get to the desired size that you want. So just keep chopping. Make sure you don't cut your fingers. It helps if you use your second hand to kind of press it down. And then you have some minced onion.
See? No tears. Now you can impress your friends and family by being able to cut an onion without crying. Thanks for watching.